Blame Truth here, the COD father himself, bringing you another video. If I could just ask you guys nicely to like this, because it's Resident Evil 4. The last video did phenomenal. Thank you guys for the support. But I'm taking a risk branching out and posting different gameplay that's not Call of Duty. So if you like the Resident Evil 4, if you don't really care what game I'm posting in the background, I'll try to make it as entertaining as possible. But anyway, Call of Duty news. Just when you think it can't get worse, it somehow continues to get worse. Whoever's in charge, whoever is the final say guy at Activision, and God knows who that is. Did I say guy? I mean, I don't want to mess up the pronouns or whatever and get canceled. But whatever. Whoever the they, them is that is running the show at Activision, man, they're bad at the job. It is an inexcusably bad job. Look at this. Like, just to lead into it here before we get into this chainsaw sister battle here. Did I say sister? I mean chainsaw, they, thems. Just look at this. This was a tweet that was sent out today by Charlie Intel. It says, an email sent from Call of Duty marketing as of today. Yikes. St. Patrick's Day happened over 2 weeks ago, guys. Like, I don't know what else to say other than this is the most poorly run, richest company I've ever seen. Like, seriously. It's like by sheer luck, they have managed to make as much money as they have at this stage. But as has been reported many times before, and I saw that the Steam player counts made a new all-time low. And I get it, guys. Steam's not the end-all be-all. I understand that. I wish I had hard console numbers to track things with, but I don't. But the Steam numbers are looking very, very bad. Let's actually peep that real quick here before we get into the real meat and potatoes of this video. So as you can see here, I took the screenshot, I think, yesterday. It's out of the top 10. Charlie Intel even reported that for the first time since the game launched, the game has dipped below 90,000 peak players, which is really, really pathetic when you consider this game just came out 5-6 months ago. It's a multiplayer game. It's Warzone 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the full price game, and DMZ, and Spec Ops and campaign in one. You know, it's like this amalgamation of shitty fucking mid-ass games. And it still can't, like, beat Goose Goose Duck, man. Goose Goose Duck as Call of Duty's number. Not only that, but we see Rainbow Six Siege at number 15 making a comeback. And this game's really, really old at this stage, you know? We got Rust, which has been around forever. We even have War Thunder there, which coincidentally, War Thunder at number 14 is today's video sponsor. This particular video is sponsored by War Thunder. War Thunder is the most comprehensive vehicle combat game ever made, guys. Play more than 2,000 tanks, planes, helicopters, and ships in dynamic combined arms PvP battles. Every vehicle is incredibly detailed and modeled down to their individual components, offering a highly immersive combat experience. You can play now on PC, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, or even the previous generation consoles. War Thunder actually has one of the most dynamic and detailed vehicle damage models in gaming. There's no general hit points. Vehicles suffer actual damage to their components and crew instead. A damage X-ray shows exactly what happens to you or your enemy vehicle as it is damaged or destroyed. And if you like flying, hey, there's no extra pilot hardware necessary. You can fly any aircraft using nothing more than your mouse and your keyboard, thanks to the game's intuitive mouse aim mode. I especially like this mode because I have always been more of a passenger when it comes to vehicle PvP combat games. However, in War Thunder, I can finally fly the plane. Thank you, War Thunder. Fellas, right now there is a large free bonus pack if you register using the link in the pinned comment or video description below. You get multiple premium vehicles, a premium account, boosters, and much more. Check out War Thunder now, and I'll see you guys in game. Alright guys, welcome back to the video. Let's check out this news. This is some of the most interesting Call of Duty news I've ever seen. As you guys know, Warzone 2 is not doing well at all. And a lot of people are actually going back to Warzone 1 to the point where Swag actually ratioed the main Call of Duty account. Call of Duty said, run it back this week in Call of Duty Warzone 2. Where is the squad dropping? And Swag just proceeds to say, we're on Warzone 1. completely ratios them. Also, why is the official Call of Duty account only getting like 600 likes for a tweet like that? These guys have millions of followers. I get better engagement on my Instagram with like 16K, which, by the way, you guys should follow me on Instagram at 20K followers. I think I'm just going to be nice and give away a PS5 to you guys. So follow me on there. I'll leave the link to that in the pinned comment. I got to promote my Instagram some way, and I don't have big old floppy jalopies to like get followers and stuff, so I'm just gonna do some like game stuff giveaways and throw it that way. So yeah, follow me on there, link will be in the pinned comment. But anyway, back to the meat and potatoes here. They added back in Shipment 24/7 and 10v10 Mosh Pit. Of course, you see people saying like, whoa, thanks Infinity Ward, even though this should never have been taken out to start with. And even though, there's no point, guys, there's no point. You see this and you maybe want to hop back on, there's no fucking point. They're going to take it away again in a week. And they're never going to actually leave these playlists, which people want to play, in the fucking game. It is the antithesis of fun. These devs, I'm convinced, are just AI, man. They may as well be Rob the Robot and my Ninja blender with some old fucking banana in it in my kitchen right now. I need to wash that thing. It's hard to wash though. Garbage, absolute garbage. I refuse to believe that human beings made this game. Seriously, I'm not buying it. Speaking of bots and human beings not really in charge, this is some very interesting news. Now, I'm not going to say that Activision is behind this, but it would not surprise me whatsoever. This is a pretty outlandish story. Modern Warzone covered it in a few more tweets after this. He claims to have found the person doing it as well. Whether they are in cahoots with Activision, I don't know, but would you really put anything past this scumbag company? If you guys don't know, before I even get into this piece of information, they are rehashing skins like a motherfucker. They are just taking skins straight up from Modern Warfare 2019 and porting them over and then charging $15 to $25 a pop. My girlfriend actually just DM'd me not too long ago, messaged me not too long ago, saying how like she likes DBD, she's getting back into DBD, but she isn't a fan of how expensive the killers are. And I'm like, how much are they? And she said like $5 per. And I'm like, you're getting like $5 for a killer. It's $5 for a killer, which changes the gameplay. Like gives you an actual different option, like Michael Myers, Leatherface, Wesker, Pyramid Head, whatever. You get something that actually changes gameplay for $5. I'm over here on Call of Duty looking at them rehashing a skin which does nothing but make me look like a fucking virgin in game for $25. I'll take the $5 like new character pack any day on DBD. I'm a big fan of Payday 2, if you guys don't know. For example, Payday 2 been releasing cheap DLCs, character packs and whatnot, which change the gameplay, give you new weapons, all this and that for like $2 to $6 a pop. I will support this business model until I am dead in the grave, man. Release the game, release optional DLC for cheap prices. People will buy it if they are still into the game. I don't want this battle pass shit where the devs give me one fucking map in 6 months. I don't want rehash bullshit. I don't want skin packs which do nothing but hurt my eyes when I do see them and lower my frame rates in the goddamn menu. Screw this shit, dude. Give me stuff I actually like. Okay, RE4 here. I think I talked about this, but you can buy the OG soundtrack, like the OG sound effects and soundtrack for RE4 with the new RE4. $3. $3. Would I like to earn that in game? Yes, I would, but I appreciate the option just to pay $3 for an optional take and get some nostalgia. You know, I'm like, I'll take it, man. I understand microtransactions will be a thing in gaming. I'm not wholly against it as long as it's implemented right. Call of Duty does it wrong in every fucking way. But let's check this out here. Sorry for rambling. Modern Warzone says the company is paying cheaters for bounties on famous Warzone streamers like It's Iron. The cheater gets paid for every kill they get on certain streamers that the company handpicks. This particular company is doing so because they don't want people on Warzone 1 anymore. What does that sound like, by the way? That sounds to me like Activision, by the way. I mean, would they be that petty to like drive people off of their original game to get people onto Warzone 2 instead of just fixing the game? Yeah, I think so, because this is what happens when you hire a bunch of devs that aren't qualified for the job. And look, if you're a dev and you work at Call of Duty and maybe you stumble upon my videos and you get angry because I call the devs like lazy or garbage or morons or whatever, maybe you are one of the devs that's actually trying their best and doing a good job. And maybe these devs are working really, really hard. And that's fine. Guys, it'd be like if... What's something I'm really, really bad at? Let's go with skateboarding. I've tried to skateboard for most of my life, right? There's just something about my legs. Maybe it's because I'm built like Johnny Bravo or something. I'm all torso and no legs. I don't know. But I can't skateboard for shit. Trust me, I've tried. I've tried really hard, like all my life. Can't do it, right? Doesn't matter how hard I try to skateboarding if I'm bad. You know, if you compare me to Tony Hawk, it does not matter if I've spent more time trying to skateboard than Tony Hawk if I'm still bad at it. I don't deserve a golf clap. I simply do not. You know, at the end of the day, I'm sorry. Maybe you're working your ass off. Maybe you are trying your best. Maybe you're fighting the powers that be to implement what you want to implement into the game. Maybe you're doing this, maybe you're doing that. From my stance, you're on TikTok all day looking at like cringy ass videos of people pantomiming garbage ass Cardi B songs instead of doing your fucking job. You're waiting for a Snapchat text that's never gonna come from this girl with the lazy eye that works at Walmart and tries to talk to you about Pokemon cards occasionally when you check out. You know, instead of doing your job. That's what it seems like to me. Guys, I'm calling it like I see it. And what I see is a company that's down bad, that's doing nothing to address these issues. You know what would really impress me? If Call of Duty came out and said, you know what, guys, we're doing a bad fucking job. We hear you. You're not happy. You know what? We're not happy either. We're going to change all these things immediately, starting now. This will change. We're going to be transparent about our player counts, about SBMM, about these systems. We're going to lower prices in the store overall because all this stuff that we're rehashing, we should not be charging premium prices for. In fact, if you've earned this stuff in previous games or bought this stuff in previous games, I say earned because you can buy gold camo now or something like that from Modern Warfare 2019. If you earned or bought this stuff previously, it should fucking carry over. There's no goddamn excuse. I'm gonna slap shit around me. There's no goddamn excuse, man. Absolutely no excuse. You cannot rehash the same shit on this game, which in itself is a rehash that we've already paid $70 for. I have never seen, I don't know, man. I've never seen a game and a company this fucking out of touch, this greedy, this shittily run, and still be a success. I don't get it. I do not get it. I'm convinced that the people still playing this game are literal NPCs. No friends, no job. They live in their parents' basement. They eat Cheetos. You know, I don't know, man. NPCs. That's all I can think of. NPCs. Guys, I'm out of time, though. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know what you think of all this news in the comments below. Again, please rate if you appreciate the RE4 gameplay. This game is phenomenal, by the way. I'm having an absolute blast. I'm up to the castle portion. I'll try to record more from my NVIDIA Shadow Play when I can. Sometimes I forget to record because I'm so engrossed in the game, and I'm not kidding. It's truly amazing. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. I will give my full review once I beat it, and I will also be posting Mercenaries gameplay when that drops on April 7th. But guys, I hope you enjoyed. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Ring that notification bell. I want to suplex Joe Secott through this Food Lion brand pickle Sweet Baby Gherkins. These sweet pickles. They're sweet and they're 40 calories. And they're... I'm gonna go. I'll put a picture of that at the end there. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Peace. Once again, thank you War Thunder for sponsoring this video, guys. Check out my link in the video description and get yourself some tasty bonuses when you get War Thunder today.
Need some parting advice?